Welcome to Jailbreak. The Revox is Jailbreak's first and only pixel-powered vehicle. With a V8-bit engine that runs on Space Invader fuel, this car boasts an impressive lineup of stats. So, press X to skip this intro cutscene and jump straight into the review. You're meant to press X now. I can't start the video until you do. The Revox has genuinely good stats, and it's actually really similar to the previous seasonal car, the Storm Rider, in a lot more ways than you'd probably expect. To begin, this car's launch speed is enough to knock your gamer socks off, going from 0 to 70. It's gamer socks. Why did I write it this way? To begin, this car's launch speed is enough to knock your gamer socks off, going from 0 to 7. I can't do it. To begin, this car's launch speed is enough to knock your gamer socks off, going from 0 to 72 miles per hour in 1 second. For comparison, the MCL36 and Parisian hit 73 miles per hour in a second. It doesn't stop there though. The Revox reaches 148 miles per hour in 5 seconds and gets relatively close to its top speed of 193 miles per hour in around 15 seconds. To my knowledge, that's on the better end of the acceleration spectrum in Jailbreak and feels like such as well. And you guys know me, any car with decent acceleration and top speed paired together is never a bad thing. But it only gets better from here. While the brake power the Revox has is somewhat expected at this point, it's still undeniably good. This car comes to a screeching halt from its absolute top speed in around 3/4 of a second. But who's counting? Alright, the moment you've all been waiting for. The Revox's best stat. It's reverse speed! Just kidding, it's 74 miles per hour, woohoo, it's above average anyway, moving on. No, the Revox's outlier in its driving capability is its handling. And because I've procrastinated this video for too long, I can say with 100% certainty that it's some of the best handling in the game. It ties with the Desert Crawler and the Block Seat for first place. However, it also has incredibly loose grip, meaning it glides around corners and curves as smooth as butter. This, in tandem with its solid acceleration and great brakes, are the reasons I've resorted to referring to the Revox, at least stat-wise, as the Diet Storm Rider. It comes close to being a worthy successor to that insane beast of a seasonal, but the Revox outperforms it with its handling ability, something I believe nicely balances out these vehicles. However, what the Storm Rider does that the Revox can only dream of doing is exceed off-roading expectations. Basically, take the Proto 8 and pixelate it. This car's off-roading performance is eerily similar to the 08 Motors' prized possession, especially when it comes to being unusually bad at going over railroad tracks, with the front bumper being the primary culprit in this instance for both cars. Just like the Proto 8 though, all it takes is a silly little garage item called Monster Suspension and you'll be well on your way, as the Revox has pretty alright off-roading otherwise. To summarize this car's stats by condensing my thoughts into 2 words, Revox good. Now, obviously, you're probably thinking I'm slightly biased going into this. I mean, my name is literally It's Pixel. Surely the Pixel car is gonna get bonus points. And I mean, yeah. It actually took me a while to figure out why this style of design for a vehicle felt so familiar when we'd never seen anything like it in Jailbreak before. And then it hit me. The Revox looks like a car from Smashy Road. If you don't know what that is, I pity you. This car's design is, I will admit, heavily subjective. I know I always say looks are subjective, but in this case, I would totally understand why someone doesn't find this design appealing. However, me personally, I really enjoy the Revox's appearance, biased or not. Let's talk details. Although, truth be told, there aren't many. This car's not aspiring to be realistic, and it doesn't need any hyper-specific details to make me like it any more than I already do. I do want to point out the Revox text on the back, as well as the custom license plate, though. I also like the way the rear lights look. It reminds me of the Hyundai Envision 74, even if that car's trying to look more like this than the other way around. Lastly, the Revox has a brand new custom engine sound. Kinda. Take a listen. I'm pretty sure this is just an existing engine sound, but chopped up to make it sound more arcadey and video gamey. I don't hate it, but I think a bit crushed engine sound or something similar would have been really sick. So yeah, the Revox is about as close to an It's Pixel mobile as we'll get in Jailbreak, and I'm pretty happy with it. It's a blast to drive, it looks super stylistic, and while it may not have as distinctive an impact as some of my favorite seasonals, it definitely takes the cake for my favorite themed vehicle. A massive thank you to Bad Emo for giving me the car early, even though this review took forever, and thank you for watching.